You a Star Wars fan? Because you'll be amazed at number one, that a lot of women might be into the shit that you're into, but you're so worried about her judging you that you don't give it half a chance. But also some of the things that you're not into, you'll be amazed at how women would want to get into it because they want to get closer to you.
A lot of times they say shit like, "Oh, I'm free on weekends," or I'm usually free on Thursdays," or whatever the hell. So if it makes sense, then I schedule a date.
If she really liked you from the get-go, there would be no reward system you would have to look for to do anything for, right? Because it would automatically be there, And I like to do this in conversations sometimes. When you're speaking with somebody and you'll hear a girl say something like, "I'll never do this," or "I don't like this," or "I don't like that." And then you'll notice, you'll say, "Nah, I kind of like it. I like it when blah, blah." And she's like, well, yeah, when you say it like that, I like it, and it's just kind of like, yeah, you switched up awfully fast for somebody that just really said they don't like something. And so, there's always been clues out there for fellas to understand, like, yo, if they really like you, they will change their whole political party.
They're not giving her real instruction. They're not letting her know what it really is. And most dudes don't do it. Most dudes don't say what it is because they're afraid to hear no, or they're afraid to bring up sex too early and all of this and all of that. But the bottom line is this. Either, again, and somebody said it, either she's feeling you or she's not. You understand? Either she's feeling you or she's not. We got to stop all this nonsense, man. Guys are too afraid to hear no, and it's like I'd rather hear no than to waste 2, 3, 4 dates and time spent, money spent, and all this other shit just to find out that you wasn't feeling me any damn way. You see what I'm saying? But so with me, first date is cool. If you don't want to do it on the first date, no problem. You could be on your period or whatever it is. There's a lot of things that could be off on the first date, right? It doesn't matter. But second date, you gotta know what it
is. For me, I like exclusive vagina to me. And that's because I don't want to catch nothing to have my later years messed up. And I like to stroke without no condom on. It feels great. So I like to.
So you like to be hugged by the sugar walls. You like to be hugged.
Yeah. I like that velvet, plush velvet. The smoothness. So,
but even then, J. Roman, I hear you.
He don't get up for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So, and the reason is because he has to conserve his energy to do 3 full workouts a day up until his competition date. You understand? So when he's in season, he literally just works out as hard as he can. Then he sits on the couch and his wife brings him everything. The only thing she don't do is fucking piss for him, right? So what I'm saying is, it's one thing to have a wife that does it, because you said earlier, these were the words you used. You said a woman who says, "Oh, I rock with this dude, so I don't mind doing this." But see, it's a difference between a woman who doesn't mind and a woman who cheerfully wants to do it. Understand the position of a simp. Make sure you understand the position of a friend zone nigga. Make sure you understand that a man doesn't do anything for nothing. You understand? So run the game, be careful, and do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. And that's the right there, J. Roman. And that's the problem. Your main chick should always be prioritized over all the new chicks. Right? The new chicks should not get preferential treatment. Right? So what would make it difficult for a lot of women is if you're giving girlfriend treatment to the new chick. Right? So this is why when you very first meet women, you have to establish boundaries and parameters where they got to earn everything. So that way, when the main chick is with you and she knows you're dealing with new women, she knows they have to go through the gauntlet too. They just don't get shit quicker. Like if
the mic, Kerry K setting the blaze, sagging. Miles Cunham with the game so tight. J. Roman lit the torch, keeping it right. Manhood's the challenge, skill set to master. In a world moving fast, gotta move faster. Trap beat, pounding 808, shake the floor. Guided by the host, wisdom like law. Kerry K drops jewels, the crowd enthralled. Words cut deep, no need for brawls. Miles Cunningham, tactic sharp like a dagger. Navigates the game, makes the haters stagger. Journey to manhood, no easy feat. Lessons from the masters, words concrete. J. Roman with the keys, opens the door. Manhood's the path, gotta crave for more. Manhood's the challenge, skill set to master. In a world moving fast, gotta move faster. Trap beat, pounding 808, shake the floor. Guided by the host, wisdom like law.
Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good?
Yo.
You hear me right?
Yup. What's going on with you, man? Everything good?
Man, I'm chilling, bro.
No
Look,
easy feat.
That's right. Let me say this real quick. Y'all better get y'all calls in and the questions in because that Texas-Ohio State game is on. I didn't know it was coming on right now. I may not even be on this live, and if I had known that shit.
Nigga, whenever you ready.
Bro, yeah, so y'all better come with it because that game is on and I'm trying to catch that game, bro. So anyway, what are we talking about today? Can most men really handle dating multiple women? Can most men really handle? See, Miles, I would say this. Most men can't even handle dating one. They can't handle, a lot of guys can't handle managing one woman because one woman comes into their life and turns their life upside down.
Yeah.
So imagine if they have multiple chicks to manage, but they'll get ran over. But what's your take on that, bro?
Hold on one second.
All right, do your thing.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something. And I'm going to just be honest. It's been, I'm the type of guy that I'm truthful about the fact that I date multiple women.
Yep.
But it's still never an easy thing. It's still never an easy fucking thing because no matter what, in my experience, no matter what any female that I deal with has said to me about the fact that she okay with it, it's never. 100%.
It's never 100%.
Yeah, they're never fully okay with it, bro.
No.
They're never fully okay with it. They say they are, but they're not.
No, yeah, that's true. That's facts. That's facts.
And if you try to be honest and upfront, oh, well, you can't be doing this in my face. Okay, let me put it in the background then. Oh, well, are you still fucking with that bitch? And you try to like toe the line and all this shit, and it still fucks up.
It just, well, and this is, I've said this, and this is known. This is not something that it's like, oh, Zach said this wonderful, profound thing. No, it's been known. Jealousy and insecurity in people, and a lot of people, is normal in the sense that at some point in your life, you feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, the problem with a lot of people, they just feel it for a long time.
Yeah.
They never come out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they stay in a perpetual state of insecurity and jealousy and self-esteem while other people have their bouts and then they kind of come out of it and shit.
Yo, it's a tough line to toe. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unless you really dealing with what's going on. We got J. Roman in the building.
What's up, fellas? What's up?
Unless you happen to really like get with a chick because you have some chicks that's actually cool with it. And then again, it also depends on how deep you get with any one female because so here's the thing. The queen or your main chick always needs to be reassured that none of the other bitches is getting treated the same fucking way.
Always. It's a daily job. It's a job.
It's a fucking job to reassure this chick that she's the queen and ain't nobody getting her shit.
Yep.
It's a fucking job.
Yep.
You understand what I'm telling you? Because let me tell you something. Even if you're monogamous, you still got to reassure a bitch that you ain't cheating. So imagine if you let a woman know, listen, I'll fuck with other bitches. Oh, so now that I know you fuck with other bitches, now I need to know that none of the other bitches is getting the exact same treatment that I'm getting. See, my nigga, they don't down to the style of your text messages.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how I know.
See, and that's right there.
Bro, down to the way you text a bitch. If you text a bitch more sexual than you text another bitch, it's a fucking problem.
But well, not only that,
yo, my nigga, you shouldn't have brought this fucking title up, man, because I'm actually going through shit. So,
all right. So, no, we're gonna help these guys out. We're gonna help everybody. We're gonna help everybody out. Look. Because here's the thing. Let me just say this. Because a couple of years back, when guys was talking about don't validate women, and what you don't understand is that when you get into a relationship with a woman, it's a constant state of validation.
Constant.
Bro, this is what I say about like a chick who you live with. I mean, y'all live together, and she cooks for you, bro. She can be cooking for you for 10 years, and she's still asking you, "Do you like the way that shit tastes?" And you're like, "God damn," because she needs to hear you say it.
Yo, it's fucking crazy, my nigga. It's crazy.
You talking about
it is.
Texas.
So this is what I want guys to understand real quick. J. Roman, I'm gonna let you jump in there. Let me just say this. Guys, managing women is not an easy task. It's not for the faint of heart. You have to be on point, and your leadership has to be top notch. Go ahead.
And you know what else too? You can't be afraid to lose them, because you will lose them. You will lose them. Because look, there's certain things in a situation where, and look, and you know what I've learned in my situation or in my experiences, it's a tough line. It's a tough line you got to balance managing multiple chicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's tough enough to manage multiple like fuck buddies and just casual dating partners. But it's in my experience, it's an even tougher situation if you're trying to elevate one of them to be the main, and then still have the fuck buddies and dating partners. You understand? Because now
you elevated one, especially when they know
exactly. Because now your time management skills, number one, gotta be super on point. And you gotta have calendars and schedules, because you can't double book and forget. You think you could double book and forget? Nigga, what? You can't double book and forget. You can't, and if whatever consistencies that you've established, as soon as you slip on any of those consistencies, your main bitch is gonna tell you, oh, so you falling off. So your attention must be with one of them other hoes then. And then you looking at her like, no, it's because I'm human and I just made a mistake and I forgot. No. It must be because you fucking with them other bitches. You forgot to text me. So did you text them other bitches? Or bro, I can't. This ain't a good topic for me, nigga. Because I'm
gonna hit you with this.
And after J. Roman go, we're gonna get to the video, Miles. And we're gonna get on.
I'm gonna hit you with this one. When your non-main chick starts to complain like she is the main chick, that's the one that kind of gets really like, hold on, what do you say? The unmitigated gall? So like,
the unmitigated gall, the audacity.
And then I'll tell you this: you talk about texting. So you sitting there texting your homie back or somebody back, and they looking at the time it takes to text, and they'll be like, yo, it really did take you a long time to text.
Bro.
It don't seem like you take that long when you text me back. And you're like, yo, everything is about another chick when they know you got other chicks, right? And it's just like, yo, it ain't about no chick. I'm just sitting here. And I'm telling you, like, I had to learn. And if you don't know this, then you ain't done it. I know my quota of how many chicks I can have in a rotation.
Yo, Nick, bro.
I can't have 7. I can't have 6. I can't have 5. I can't have 4. 3 is the most when I was doing that. 3 is the most when I was doing that.
3 is the magic number.
That was it. Now I know some guys, man. I know but my rotation would be off my count, and then I still didn't have time for hanging with myself, which I like to do. And every time I did, it's always because of somebody else. I got 4 or 5 different people telling me that the time I'm spending for myself is an issue.
Yo,
because they always think I'm with somebody else, and it's just like, yo, I can't.
Fuck
you know what? I can't do this.
You
know, and that's one of the most important things too. You gotta have a time by yourself.
Nigga, I painted myself into a corner hard body because I forgot how much I love time. Yo, it be sometimes where a nigga just want to play video games for a few hours.
That's it.
And these motherfuckers, so you going with the other bitch and the other bitch and the bitch? It's me I'm trying to hang out with. Me.
That's why, bro. That's
why, bro. Y'all more than me.
I need time to be creative. I need time to rejuvenate. I need time to think about these texts that'll be sitting that you like. I need time to put things in order and to think about stuff. And I need time for that. And that has nothing to do with nobody else.
Nigga, I gave up. ChatGPT is my friend. I went and paid for the real goddamn because let me tell you something. If you use free ChatGPT, you can't do a lot of like spicy sexual shit.
Oh, okay.
But when you pay for the real and I might be helping somebody out there. When you pay for the real ChatGPT, you could get spicy with it and it don't like restrict you. Nigga, I fucking gave up, bro. ChatGPT is my texting buddy now because after so much time and so much management and of these different personalities and all of this shit, I'm like, instead of sitting there all day trying to figure out the right shit to say, because it's with some of them, it's like it's years. You've been seeing these people for years, and it's like I don't want to say the same shit that I said last week, so I gotta switch it up. But it takes time to think of this shit, and they have no fucking like regard for how much creativity it takes. They just want you to come with it every fucking time. And if you miss a fucking beat, you was fucking with that other bitch, you was looking at the other bitch, or you was spending time and texting that other bitch. What the fuck, bro? I'm at a point.
Miles and J. Roman, the worst.
Nigga,
the worst.
Hold on, I'm in the shit. I'm in the shit now mentally. I'm trying to go monk mode. Like, I'm not on no weapons. I'm go monk mode, my nigga.
She was right. Hold on, she was right. Shout out to Jillian. No, real quick. The worst is when you about to fuck them and they're like, you touch the other bitch like this? You look at her like, really?
Hey,
really? Really?
Do you fuck other girls like this?
Now peep this out. At that moment, that is said.
That shit. I'm looking at the chick like, really?
At that moment that was said, I know you want to just get up and walk away, Zach.
Just, you know what? Let me put on my fucking clothes. I'm out of here. I'm going.
I slid on up out of there, bro. I'm like, I can't do this shit, dog.
Like, I can't. Come on.
Nigga, I went upstairs to turn on Sports Center, nigga, and be like, fuck that.
Nigga, these chicks be talking about they want the truth. Y'all don't want the fucking truth.
They can't handle the truth.
I know why niggas lie, bro. Because I'll be the first to tell any of my clients, anybody listen to me, don't lie to your woman, right? But I got caught up in a fucking halfway lie the other day. And you want to know why? Because it's a small world on social media. It's a small world on social media. And a bitch of another bitch who know the bitch who know my queen is sending screenshots, my nigga. Straight screenshot.
Miles, I was. This is before all this technology came out. I was highlighted,
bro.
Where you could print your text messages out. My text messages was printed,
And
highlighted. Like the different color highlights between what I said and what was received. I was highlighted. Like, yo, is this what you're saying? And the crazy part about it, you're going to tell me that you knew, right? Because not like you didn't know. I knew you were seeing people. I know you were saying all this. What does that matter? Like, what is that?
And you know what the fucked up part is? The quality of the relationship, like the day-to-day of how you treated them, never changed. But in their eyes, because they saw the screenshots and the text or whatever, they're comparing every fucking text you've ever sent them to what you sent to that bitch.
Yes.
So if you said something,
let me say this real quick.
if you said something a little spicy to the side bitch, oh well, I can't remember when was the last time you texted me that way. What the fuck?
Look. Let me say this.
You would never know. You would never fucking know.
But let me say this. See, this is why a lot of guys prefer to just get into the monogamy relationships and cheat. Right? That's one. That's one. Now, I am not condoning or advocating cheating because when that shit gets found out, you even worse than if you're upfront with the chick from the beginning. But here's the issue. See, here's the thing, and this is something that women know, right? They innately know this. When they get with a certain man, they know that man can't be tamed. They know that nigga is not a monogamous nigga, but they want that nigga to change his stripes for them. So what they'll do is they'll get into a monogamous relationship, knowing deep down inside that he probably gonna be out there, but the illusion of sexual exclusivity because he said it's only you makes her feel good. When you tell a woman for a fact, you're gonna be sharing this dick, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yo, they want the lie, bro. They want it. Fuck that.
Yeah, they want the lie.
One of the features on the phone was, see, a lot of people don't know this. There's a feature on your phone, on most phones, where you can type out a message and then you can put a timer on it for when it's sent.
Yeah.
Right? So I used to have to use that a lot, right? Because, when you get busy, it's like, yo, I ain't got time to text 4 or 5 different people. So let me text these thoughts out right now, set the timers out, and then it's taken care of all day, because that's it. But sometimes you kind of forget what you said in the text, right? Like, and so I'm getting a phone call back and was like, oh, is that what you really think? And I'm just like, I'm at work. Like, okay, I gotta look through the text, and I'm like, okay, what did I send? Who? Which one? Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I think. But hey, I'm at work. I'm telling you, it's.
Let me say this to what Jillian said. Let me say this to what Jillian said. She said, no man or woman should ever see your communication with anyone else. This is how serious I take that. I caught a chick going through my phone. I broke up with her right then and there. Like, get the fuck out. She was living with me. I said, pack your shit, get the fuck out. Like, it's over. Because here's the thing. If someone is going through your phone looking for dirt, they have to read private text between you and your boys, between you and your mom. They have to read shit that's none of their business to get to what they're looking for. Mm-hmm. I equate that to somebody reading your mail. That's a federal crime. Bitch, if you go through my shit, I'm not fucking with you after that. Right? So even with the whole texting, your girl, whoever saw it, should have been like, I don't want to see that shit. See, there has to be, even when you're in a relationship and you're sharing, there has to be a discipline on your part to stave off your insecurities, to stave off your need to know shit that you shouldn't be fucking knowing. But go ahead, fam.
Yo, put on Wicked Scorpion, where he said they're probably in the T app talking about Miles. Did you listen? Bro. You know what's fucked up? You know what's really fucked up? It's the side bitches trying to front like they got something more special with you.
Dog.
That's see, Wicked Scorpion.
Yo.
Bro, it's not about just fucking them. It's about because let me tell you something about a high quality masculine identity and a high quality masculine presence, such as a guy like myself. Even if you know it's on some fuck buddy shit, just by the way I orchestrate and conduct the fuck buddy sessions, a bitch who still think is something more special than it is. That's why. That's why the bitch that know the other bitch that know the other bitch that know the fuck buddy. She was so happy to share the fucking screenshots with her, and then it got back to my queen, and now I'm dealing with all of this shit now. You get what I'm saying? Because the two of them talked it up like, oh yeah, me and him, we do this and we do that. All we do is fuck for a half hour and I leave. I come to the spot while fuck her for a half hour and I leave. But the bitch is thinking that it's something more than that. And she's fucking passing it off to her homegirls, making it look like I'm doing equivalent shit that I'm supposed to be doing with the main or the queen. You get what I'm saying?
No, and I get what you're saying. And at the beginning, if y'all pay attention to the intro, I say that shit in the intro. You know what I'm saying? With the song and all that, I talk about how when you got a main chick, she got to know that the same shit she getting now that the new chick ain't getting. And that the same way she had to work her way up to get the shit she getting now that the new chick got to work. So what Miles is talking about, the queen is looking at, I know this bitch ain't getting queen treatment. I know she ain't, right? So and I go ahead, fam, go ahead.
And the thing is that she's really, really not.
Yeah, it's the crazy part about it.
But the insecurity of the queen, right? Because all of them insecure, whether they queens or whatever all of them. All of them.
Every last one of them.
So all of she's no matter what, her mind is going to look at the text. Like I literally just text a bitch, yo, I'm coming over to smash that down. Be ready. But to her, when she reads it back, she hears, oh, your lover man is coming to do to fuck you like the best fuck you ever had.
The fantasy that they create in their head. The fantasy that they create in their head.
And so in I know what I wrote and I know what I went there and did for the half hour, 45 minutes, and then I bounced. But to her, we sat and had a fucking picnic, and I cuddled, and I washed her hair, and I sang her songs, and I wrote her poetry, and I did all that shit.
Look.
You see?
Hey, this is crazy. Watch this. I had one,
bro,
that told me she introduced me to her friend. I said, hello, how you doing? Her friend was, look, I'm a big dude. So, her friend was big. I'm a big dude. What we gonna do? Bump bellies and stuff? Nah, let me go ahead. I like the slim, thick ones. That's what I'm attracted to. That's just how it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I met her. The one I'm messing with knows this is not my type. She knows this. But she also knows I have others, right? The insecurity was so deep that our whole interaction that was in front of her, whole interaction later on, she started talking to me about how I looked at her. Her friend thought I looked at her in a flirtatious way, and she felt like I was trying to get at her for later on. And she sat there. I'm like, I don't understand this conversation. She's like, what do you mean you don't understand the conversation? I was like, you were right there. I don't understand the whole conversation. Number one, she's not my type. Number two, you were there the whole time.
You were standing there. You were there.
So why are you coming at me about something your friend said about she thinks I want her?
Bro.
Do you really think the person I just met that can't cook, I don't know if she can cook, I don't know what type of cleaning habits she has, I don't know nothing about her, but I'm standing there right next to you and I'm trying to flirt with her, really?
Bro, you can't.
I have done that. I have flirted with chicks.
Man,
you cannot get
the
away.
whole conversation though, Zach. She's there for the whole conversation.
But here's the sad part. Here's the sad part too. These bitches, the in between bitches, they want your fucking woman to be single.
Yeah, they want the spot.
They want the spot, or they want the spot to be open. And the only person who don't fucking see it, is the one that's in the spot. It's the worst fucking thing, bro.
Look at Lynn Wood.
Yo, hey, listen. The reason why I know what I know to help the callers is because I go through it, nigga. I never claim to be perfect in this shit. Never. Never claim to be perfect in this shit.
There you go.
I got a homegirl who basically told everything. She was a side person. Knew that the other girl knew, so they knew information about each other, right? So they know, but she made sure that she went to old girl's shop because she worked as a hair salonist. Went to her shop, got her hair done by her, right? And went to tell everything going on with her dude. That's bold as hell. And I said, why did you do that? The girl told her, like, hey, I know you. I know what's up. Like, just chill out. Like, don't need to, just chill out.
Right.
The thing is, the dude and the girl wind up breaking up, not because she found out new information. It's just the fact that she felt like the dude was sloppy with it to have the woman come in there and talking that mess.
Mm.
I said, so basically, she already knew about you guys? Yeah. So why'd you go do that? Well, I just, if he can't have a good day, I can't have a good day. Like, it was just on hating stuff just to break up whatever he got. And that's why I think the ladies need to really check the motivation. I'm a malice person.
Yeah.
Right? As soon as I know you're trying to do something to me on purpose,
yeah,
that's when I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on, right? But besides that, you gotta check the reasoning on why somebody is coming to tell you stuff that you really know already. You really know already. If he talked to you smooth, do you think he's a bumbling idiot next to the next person?
I'm the same way with all the chicks. Yes, I'm the same way.
Hi to her,
and they can't stand it. They can't stand
Miles,
it.
the same way you put your hand on my stomach, she do it too.
Because I like my belly.
The same way you pull the sheets when you running, she do it too. Let me stop. Let me read this. Oh, and women don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Yes, because what it is, you know what it is, Miles and Jay. They don't like the idea of a woman getting hooked like they're hooked. Now it's like, bitch, hold on, bitch.
Nigga. You see, this
is why, real quick, this is why I remember Melly Monaco. Shout out to Melly Monaco and Gilbert Arenas. They doing their thing, even though I think he's a simp. But they happy, so shout out to them. I remember she said in a video a couple years ago, he was talking about how if she's in a relationship, she doesn't expect the man to be faithful because he's a man. So she said, so if you want to step out there and hit a little something, as long as he only fucks her once or twice and no more than that.
No,
I think that's the thing and to me is that they want to control that because they feel like if she's a regular, it's a problem for me.
Exactly. That's the thing right there. And that's why, see, that's the part where it comes to the management where it's always tough because they always want to have some type of say or control or influence the way you deal with the other bitches. And that's the part where it's like, you can't fucking tell me what to do. I don't care what level you're on. Even my mother, the woman that brought me here, cannot fucking tell me what to do. So what makes you think you can tell me what the fuck to do? It doesn't work that way. It's either you're down with the program or you're not. This is why I said yesterday on the other show, shout out to Lucario, you are always vetting. Always. Because there's shit always. You gonna learn.
The whole time.
You're going to learn in year 3, 4, 5 that you didn't see in year 1 and 2 because certain things never came up. So you ain't get a chance to go through it. You understand what I'm saying? So you're always vetting. You don't ever stop vetting. And this is why I tell you guys, like, this is why we created memberships. This is why we do these shows on a consistent basis because there's always something to learn about relationships. And when I say that, what I really mean is there's always something to learn about yourself. Do you understand? Because when new experiences come up in life, you're going to learn something about yourself based on how you respond to the experience, based on how you feel, based on how you go through it, based on the decisions that you make to either diffuse it or whatever you figure out to solve it. You're going to learn something new about yourself.
So real quick, Hold on. Oh, you said what now?
No. Whenever you start talking, I'm gonna let you go because you be you know, a little delayed. So
Yeah, you was gonna read something with Unique, right? I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, yeah, let me just read this right quick. So he said, I guess he had a recent conversation where he told the chick that she got to share him, and she said no thanks. And here's the reality of it, guys. Most women, when they're seeing you, when they meet you for the first time, most women who are sexually attracted to you don't mind sharing you. Because a lot of times they don't really look at you as someone they're going to seriously date necessarily anyway. But what happens is when they start to catch feelings, they start to project that shit onto you.
Yeah.
Almost as if you're responsible. Hey, I got these feelings now, so you're responsible to service them. No, bitch. Bro, it got to the point, look, let me tell you something. And this is some real shit. When I was in high school, bro, it got to I remember the first chick I ever had sex with. Because she was the first chick where I broke her heart and she was crying because I didn't want to talk to her no more. Snot bubbles on the phone. I'm like, I don't want to go through this shit no more. So when I would meet chicks, and the moment they started telling me, I think I'm falling in love, I would put my finger on their lips. Shh. Don't say that shit.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. If you say that shit to me, I gotta stop fucking with you. Because to me, I'm not with all them feelings and shit, bitch. Okay, the only time I'm cool with the feelings is when I'm ready to express mine. If I ain't ready to express mine, I don't want to feel. I don't miss me with all of that shit. Let's keep it cool, right? But this is why managing women and dealing with women, bro, especially when you have women that be falling for you easily and hard and fast, bro. The shit, it take work, man. But go ahead, y'all got it.
You want to get to that video?
Yeah, let's get right to it.
Damn, that was a minute. All right, let's see. All right, let's get it. I gotta put.
We're gonna get to the question. Shut up, man. We're gonna get to the questions in a minute. I'm trying to get rid of this goddamn comment from. Hold on, real quick. I'm trying to get rid of this comment from goddamn Unique. Where the fuck the motherfucker go? You know what? Let me just do that. I
think it's like it's a multitude of different things for the ladies, right? Like, I was dating a young lady and we got the video. Okay, you got it. Let's rock it.
Okay, already. I don't know why it's it's only showing like a section for some reason. It's okay.
But before you play it.
Okay.
I just want to set it up. So, guys, what are we talking about? Can most men really handle dating multiple women? So what we've been talking about is from two sides of the coin, right? Guys who want to deal with multiple women, but they're too afraid to tell their girls the truth, so they get into relationships and just cheat. Or guys like us who's letting chicks know the truth. But look, there's pros and cons. No matter what type of situation, when it comes to women, there's always pros and cons. But go ahead, fam.
Linwood said your internet's so bad you in last week's show.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny, nigga. Hold on. I'm gonna throw that up so everybody can see that shit. That was some funny shit.
All right, can y'all see it?
Ha. Yeah, I got you.
KZ, can you see everything good?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm glad Cody said. Surprise! This is who you wanted, right?
Where was your last night?
Right?
I told you.
This is who you lied to me about last night, right? Right? Right, JR?
You disappeared for 30 minutes after you got done doing what?
This is who Ashley was eating last night, right?
Woo. You definitely ate my pussy last night, didn't you?
On her period as that.
No,
she told you she was on her period, right?
I just,
And then you act like you didn't know what I was talking about when I showed you the text message, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Keep it real, because I never said I wanted to have a relationship with you. If you just want to fuck, that's all you have to say.
You ain't got to keep
it. You had to tell me you wanted to fuck with her.
And every time I came around, I asked you, was you still dealing with who? Her, right?
Yeah, that's what they do.
But what have you told me about her? What have you told me?
Because last night you told me, oh, she wasn't your type. You wanted to move in with me.
The best thing for you to do right now is get your stuff out of my car, put it in yours, and go ahead and leave.
Niggas like you ain't shit. And that's exactly why bitches play y'all like the fuck we do.
Yo, let's get this three popping real quick, man. What are we doing? Why are we fucking it all up?
Yeah, man. It's
my birthday. Let's get
we good.
Hold on, let me see how much left it is.
You still dealing with who? Her, right?
Out my car, put it in yours, and go ahead and leave.
Niggas like you ain't shit. And that's exactly why bitches play y'all like the fuck we do.
You're not about to sit there and lecture me. Yeah, that's the one I was
Bye,
with.
JR.
I don't like this.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't be liking the cat's responses, man.
So,
yeah, that's the one I was with. And you ain't gonna sit here and lecture me about this. Like,
yeah, facts.
You know, is this the one?
Yeah. No, that ain't going. No, number one, the side chick know better. The side chick know better than to even come in the house like that. She know better, right? Now, this is what I would say. I had a homeboy that got caught up like that, right? Where he came home and the side chick was sitting on the couch, and he looked, he turned around and just walked out. He said, I'm not about to deal with this shit right now. He turned around and he lost both them chicks that day. I want to put that. But my point is, here's the thing.
Oh yeah, you got it. You got it.
No, I just want to say, and I want to let guys. I want to let guys know this. If you desire variety, you can go about it doing in two ways. You can lie to the chick up front and catch hell on the back end, right? Or you can tell the chick the truth up front and still catch hell on the back end. But you might
I'm about to say catch some hot water either way.
You might as well tell them the truth because they're gonna be mad either way. They're gonna be mad fucking way. Tell them the truth because they're gonna be mad either way, my nigga. They're gonna be mad either way. Now, the problem I have with what this guy did is he was telling the side chick that he wanted to move in and all that other shit. That's what you don't do.
Yeah,
you don't make promises to your side bitch. You don't make promises to your fuck buddies. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, again, no matter what, they're still gonna be mad at something, but at least you don't like, oh yeah, I want to move in with you, girl, you my thing, and then lie and say that your main chick or the other chick that you fucking with ain't your type and all this other shit. Like that was the part that I think that, you know, that's what causes a problem, because when you start telling your fuck buddy or your side chick, like you start speaking negatively of your main chick, or start saying shit like I want to take our relationship to the next level. Now you starting to make the side chick, you starting to make her think that she not a fucking side chick no more. You starting to make her think that she got like stake in the game, like she got claim to the main chick position and all that other shit. That's what you don't do. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, me, I would have been like, look, it's my birthday, bitch. Like, let's get this threesome popping. Let's get it. What the fuck are we doing?
I mean, you already in a crunch. You might as well go ahead and go for the bang, bro. You already in a crunch.
Fuck it.
Well, his first mistake.
They say no.
His first mistake was just he chose two chicks that are too much alike. They even sounded alike. I had a hard time figuring out who was who. Like both of y'all got this brute personality. Like I'm sorry. Like I can't have steak and steak. There's steak. There's broccoli. There's cheddar. Not both.
Somebody got to be the side.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, come on.
Somebody got to be the motherfucking mashed potatoes. Goddamn it,
bro. You know, and then you. But even then, right? Even then, I just want to notice something about the video, right? I want people to really understand motivation on why matters, right?
Yeah.
Even then, they decided to lie in the situation when he's already caught up. Oh, you was eating my ass. He's like, hold on. I wasn't eating your ass now. Well, you was eating well, you were eating her. You went down on her period.
Her period.
And then the girl said, no, I wasn't on my period or nothing like that.
I wasn't
right? She said, I wasn't on my period or nothing like. So even with their whole discussion, they had conflict in telling what he did with the person. And then she said, you went for 30 minutes. 30 minutes? You mean to tell me you got the 30-minute chick sitting here with your man? You couldn't have this conversation with him by yourself? The 30-minute chick?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And the 30-minute chick is yelling at him? Like she's the main chick? Right. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, the woman made the chick more important than what she was. Yeah. The woman made what the dude did too. But the woman made her more important than what she was. And let me say this real quick, guys. Number one, the cheating shit. Yeah, y'all need to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because look, here's the thing about letting a woman know up front. She is less likely to do the ill shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The shooting you, deleting you, and all that other shit, and running you over. Because I've seen them videos of dudes getting ran over in parking lots.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the shit where the woman didn't know what you was doing, and she just went over the edge with it, right? Because to me, in my opinion, you really putting your life and just your overall livelihood at risk when you lie to a bitch, because you don't know what she's capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? When she feel like, because you can be the nigga that the straw that broke the camel's back. You can be that last nigga that played her. You know what I'm saying? She got played, and you the last nigga, and she just snaps, right? So, and it's not about being afraid of a bitch. It's about you understanding you don't have to lie to women to get what you want. But however, when it comes to dating multiple women at once, bro, you're gonna deal with some insecurity. You're gonna deal with some jealousy. Now, it should not be no shit that's a disruption to your life on a regular basis. But every now and again, the chick gonna act a little jealous. But go ahead, y'all got it.
Nah, I want to say that whole shit is what they do. They make the other chick way more important than she is, because in her mind, it's like, just because you fucking with her, she's important. And it's like, what are you saying? Like, and it's like how can you see things and judge things for me? You understand? And that's the part that I can't stand in the whole shit, where it's like they swear to God they all right with it. They swear to God they're cool with it. But when the shit actually hits the fan, now all of a sudden you're cooperating with this bitch against me. You understand?
Yeah.
You supposed to be the queen,
and that's not a good idea.
You cooperating with a fucking pawn against the king. And that's the part that pisses me off, because if you already know, well, again, this nigga, he was lying, right? But in my experience, if you already know I fuck with other bitches, then why even question me? Why even go get the fucking text messages? Why even look at the screenshots? If you already know this type of shit, why are we even having this conversation? And that's the part that I don't like, because now your actions are showing me that you, like, there's something disingenuous about your allegiance to this kingdom. You get what I'm saying? That's the part that I don't fucking like.
What's crazy, my boy told me one day, he said, hey man, I asked my side chick, I said, hey, if my girl called, what would you say? And she was like, well, I guess I'll just tell her what's going on. And he looked at her like, hold on, you don't know her from Adam. Like, you don't know anything about her. Me and you the one been rocking.
Right.
Like, so where the loyalty stand? And he goes, kid you not. She looked at him and was like, thanks for telling me. Thanks for having this conversation. Because now I know what to say.
There's no right. A woman's loyal to her feelings, and that's it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Both of y'all.
So he was.
No, both of y'all said something. Oh, go ahead, J Woman.
I said it was kind of crazy that after the conversation, she was like, no, I will say what you're saying, you know, because I want to be a good side piece for you. But at the same time, you mean to tell me your default was to automatically just give it all up? Why? Why was that the default? Why was that? And that's the thing that kind of baffles me in a situation. You know, this dude got a person here. You know that. You known it from jump.
Mm-hmm.
But when things come down the line, now you're ready to tell as if you didn't know. Like he played you too. He didn't play you too.
Mm.
He didn't play you too. He played her. And that's the thing I want to tell, like, even if she does know, even if the main does know, and I think this is where a lot of people kind of get caught up, is that guy was telling too much business about the main person.
Exactly.
Pillow talking.
Right?
Pillow talking.
Exactly.
Yeah. That pillow talking.
Cuddling with these bitches and pillow.
So,
Exactly.
to me, that's where the ultimate wrong is, because there's no way any woman should know any issues going on in your house with your main every time she talks, you should be telling her, oh, she's the greatest thing ever. I'm just out here being greedy.
Well, or at least train her to never speak on her at all.
Yeah, like she bring her up. Like, what you talking about her for?
See, me personally, I don't know nothing about that. The side bitch don't got nothing to say on my other situations. Nothing. You understand? And on top of that, we don't even spend that long a time together because the meat of the time, the majority of the time is. That's the majority of the time. So we don't have time to be having all these conversations about life and what you're going through and all this other shit. You understand?
They try to bring it up. I was dating this young lady and I told her, she says, do you talk to other people? Yes, I do. Well, how can you talk to me? I said, well, if one guy take you out on a date, do you not go on the next date, the guy take you out? Or how many dates does it take for you to say, this is the guy I don't want to go on any more dates with?
Right.
She's like, well, I said, you think I'm the only person talking to you? And she's like, well, I said, okay, it's the same thing for dudes, right? Like, I don't understand. Like, if you want to go to dinner with a whole bunch of different dudes, it's okay. But if I want to go to dinner with a whole bunch of different girls, now it means something different. And so, she's like, okay. But every time we got together, she was always asking about other people I'm dating.
Yeah.
And I had to tell her, I said, look, I believe in that old natural stuff. Like if I'm spending, out of a day, if I got 20 minutes to talk on the phone and I spend 10 with you, you can kind of devise that the other 10 might be with somebody else. But then if I start spending 15 minutes with you, you can devise that 5 minutes might be for the other person. I said, so I don't need to know exactly what you're doing. I'm going to judge you by your actions on what you're displaying.
Right.
And then we have this conversation. But we couldn't date because every time we got together, it was like, what did you do?
That insecure.
Oh, I hung out, did some things. Oh, did you go on another date? Were you with somebody else? Like, what do they look like? Like, she was really into everybody. And I think that's... let me get the they have in their head by themselves.
Yeah, let me get the super chat. Y'all know my shit be zagging and shit. So Kobe Lean with the 1999. Shout out to you guys for this valuable, high quality show. I'm grateful for it. Here to support the game. And let me just say this real quick about what you were talking about, Jay Roman, about the chick, asking you a question about who you're dating. Let me just say this about women who do that. A lot of guys get fooled that when women are really inquisitive about what you're doing, you just assume she's not dating anybody or she's not fucking with anybody else, and that's why she's all up on your shit like that. And let me tell you right now, a lot of these chicks will pretend that they are only fucking with you. Bro, we had a caller a couple months back. He called in and he was talking about how he was in this relationship with this chick where they kept cheating on each other. And he admitted that when they very first got into the relationship, she is the one that beat him over the head with monogamy and sexual exclusivity. I just want it to be just us. I want to be in a monogamous relationship. They get into that only to find out that she creeping, right? Not only that, when he start cheating on her and they start cheating on each other, and then she go to him and say, you know what? Since we're cheating on each other, why don't we just open this thing up? Right. So he says, okay. So he's following the chick to the monogamous relationship and then following her to open it up. And what that tells you is this chick all along was the kind of woman that desired variety. And you guys were dating a lot of women just like her. Y'all got it.
Facts. Oh, the phone lines are on now, so you guys could call in. Because we was doing that video, I didn't have it on before, but the phone lines are definitely on. 775. Go ahead and call back. 240. Go ahead and call back. I think that was Linwood. Linwood, go ahead and call back. 773. Go ahead and call back. I didn't have them on before, but they on now, so y'all could call.
Yeah, call in, folks. Call in, man. This is the subject that I know.
Miles, if you can remove that video.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Boom.
I think cool. It might be with my fucking whack ass Wi-Fi. I think it might be fucking with it.
But I wanted to say this, and it always goes back to one of the most brilliant programs there is, Miles, here with your own identity, and that knowing that no matter which way you choose or however you choose to do this life, if you are always following and reacting, it will never go the way you want it to go.
Exactly.
And I think that you have to stand for your own identity and what you want in any interaction. And to me, that's the best route, because outside of that, it's going to fluctuate up and down. At least you can stand on yours and say, okay, and sometimes, for the cats that's been lying, hey, yeah, you caught, bro. You caught. You're caught.
Yo.
My bad. Move on. Do your thing. But at least it's by your own measures, your own, like, you got to be you. And I think that's the whole thing with anything. You got to have to know who you are.
Yeah.
If not, you're going to be begging and pleading and taking one lie to cover another lie to, the whole down.
Yeah.
And it's just, that ain't the way to live. So,
Yeah, let me say this. A couple of things. One, before I get to what Jillian said, both of you gentlemen said something about loyalty earlier. And I've been telling motherfuckers that this loyal to people, nah, bruh. People are loyal to themselves and to their personal beliefs first. Period. So, and let me just say this about disloyalty though. Okay, and first of all, for all you guys listening, if you're dealing with a chick who is teaming up against you, or she's giving her ear, even if she ain't teaming up against you, if she's actually giving an ear to a person who is looking to maim you, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah. That's not good, because that's not good. Because here's the thing, and I want people to understand, when you're going through something, you're going to see just how strong your relationship is based on whether or not your lady allows people to infiltrate it from the outside. And you are as strong as your weakest link. So if your chick is the weak link, I'm gonna pass it to y'all, man. But real quick, so Jillian, she says, people keep forgetting they have a right to remain silent. Stop explaining shit to women. Mm-hmm. Because when women be asking me, am I dating other chicks? I tell them straight up, I said, look, don't worry about that. When you and I are together, you're gonna feel like the only woman on the planet. Right. I said, now once you leave me, what you do with your time and what I do with my time, that's our business. Don't be asking me about this shit no more. But y'all got it.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So, guys, go ahead and call in. Do you have the phone number up on the joint? Okay, yeah. 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in, guys.
Yeah, that Texas-Ohio State game on. I really want to watch that shit bad than a motherfucker. So, y'all better go ahead and get it in, because I have no problem ending this shit in the next 5 minutes. I really want to watch that fucking game.
Hey, Zach, I've been on it. I got a recording right now. Like,
bro, I want to watch that fucking. Don't tell me about it, bro, because I'm
not watching it. I'm not watching it. The TV's off. I can't keep the balance between the TV when it comes to football. I got a recording too, bro. I got a recording. I don't play, bro. I love my football, nigga. Fuck that. No, I love football more than I love women, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Shit. Anyway, so I do, nigga. I love football more than I love women, dog. So because I get emotional when my 49ers lose, bro, and my Hurricanes. Like I don't get emotional behind women, bro. I get weepy behind my teams losing, dog. Like fuck, my whole day be fucked up. Bro. I don't answer the phone. There's only a few people I answer the phone with when the Lions lose. I'll catch you the next day. Don't talk to me that day,
bro. I used to always say I've never been depressed, but that's not true. When the 49ers lose the Super Bowl, bro, I'll be depressed, dog, for like a month, nigga. But when the chick leave, nigga, I'll be all right like a week later, dog. It's amazing. But anyway,
do you know I am single-handedly growing Detroit Lions fans? There's a lot of ladies.
Oh, really, dog?
Hey, if you sitting there with a lady and she's a Detroit Lions fan, living in a different state and stuff, and you're wondering, how did she become a Detroit Lions fan? You might want to ask her. Does she know Jay Roman?
That's real. Hey, it might be that way. Shit, the masculine identity influences a lot.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Daniel Nono says, "Can you balance between being explicit and implicit when flirting? If so, how do you know? How do you do that so a woman won't see you as passive but not too aggressive, being borderline creepy?" All right.
Yeah,
We got 330. You are online with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
William, 42, Canton, Ohio.
William Kahn, what's going on with you, man?
Horse whisperer. I know you're watching that game. I know you are.
No, just got a quick minute here, and I know you guys were talking about the T thing or whatever, the T app, which I guess that's similar to the Facebook page is, are you dating the same guy?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we dating the same guy? So I've been posted several times in those groups, and I always just have to laugh about it because it just kind of shows like this one local page here in the Ohio area. It's got 80,000 members, which is all women, right? And the shit show it can turn into when they start going back and forth on there. But I had this one. It wasn't this one post that a lady somebody posted on there. He said we've been matched online and we've been talking for 30 minutes and he's already asking for my number and wanting to set up a date. Like, what the hell's wrong with that? You know, we've been chatting for 30 minutes and you know what I mean? Anyway,
they're sharing that kind of shit.
Yeah.
They go. There's there's women jumping on there, and most of them are anonymous. They'll post it anonymously, right?
Yeah.
And like they'll comment.
Miserable bitches, bro. Miserable hoes. But go ahead.
You're right. Yeah. Anyway, so there was this one girl post on there something about a lot of them would say, "Oh, he's so aggressive when we match and we talked or whatever. Like, he's so aggressive and he's just all about getting together." And then this one girl comments anonymously, and she goes, and I was trying to figure out who the hell it was because she goes something about my only complaint was that he wasn't rough enough. And then another one comments anonymously, and she goes, "I had no complaints about that," and it literally turned into this.
William, hold on, William, time out, please, time out, because I know I'm on a delay, so I got to get this shit off before we continue. Let me just say this.
You're good.
This is why managing women, mitigating their emotions, and leadership is so important, because the very thing that women want from a man, they can't deliver to a man. Okay, let me explain what I mean.
Stop.
One of the biggest things. The biggest things.
Wait. Let that
one
breathe.
One of the biggest things.
No, stop.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. Let that shit breathe, bro. Let that shit breathe. Because what they want from us, they cannot give us. Although they act like they can. Please continue.
Right,
Please continue. I just
Yes.
need to let that breathe a little bit, man.
Okay. So wait. Okay. So let me say what I mean. Every fucking woman on this planet will tell you they want a man who's discreet. But look at these cackling bitches, bro. Just online talking about every fucking thing, bro. They're talking about every little conversation they having with these bitches ain't shit. It's ridiculous. And they wonder why they're miserable bitches and they lonely, bro. It's ridiculous.
You know what it reminds me of? High school.
Oh, absolutely,
Yes.
yeah.
Some immature little girls, bro. Immature little fucking schoolgirls,
It
bro.
just reminds me of high school.
Grown ass women acting like little kids, bro.
The cheerleaders all knowing, what done happen when y'all done went out. It gets all around school and, everything. And I think these sites like this, which, I believe they were intended for good, right? To warn some other ladies of like some dudes that was, abusive and stuff. But it's going to the point where, he wanted to ask me on a date. And I felt that was aggressive.
Like I'm thinking I must have been busy at work that it was 30 minutes in, like.
Well, I see that.
And that was even some of the comments. Some of the women even said like they don't see anything wrong with that. Like, what's wrong with asking for a date after 30 minutes? And the funny thing is, the person sending me these screenshots happens to be an ex-girlfriend of mine that lives with me for 2 years. She's married now with 2 kids, and she's the one sending me the screenshots, Like, that's the irony of it, you know? And, but yeah, it's just like, I just have to laugh because it's literally turned into a back and forth about whether I was good in bed or not. You know, like, really? What the fuck?
But that's and ultimately that's what the T app ends up becoming.
Yeah,
it's a fucking rating system for guys who know how to put it down in the bedroom. That's really all it is. Because these bitches, they'll talk about all of the shit and he did this and he did that, but what they really want to know is, can he put it down? And some of these chicks is willing to still get it in. Like, the nigga could be abusive. He could have just robbed the bank for 4 felonies, all that. Can he dick you down though? Okay. What is he working with? Okay. And then a lot of these dudes is getting a lot of the dudes that actually got talent for the bedroom, they still is like advertising. It's like a fucking marketing for these niggas.
Real quick, because, and here's the thing about dick referrals. Kind of like if you fucking a chick at your college and rumors are going around that you putting it down, there's going to be chicks that line up. At your job, chicks that line up. If you're in the military, the police department, the fire, when chicks hear that you putting it down, there's going to be chicks who never even said hi to you that want the dick. And here's the thing, and I'm glad you're talking about this, William, and I'm glad you said what you said, Miles. This is how important great sex is to women. No matter what women say about love and happiness and family, everything always comes back to great sex. And the moment you motherfuckers learn this, that's when you'll understand how to deal with women. Yeah, I got it.
Man, listen.
On social media.
And, you know, the one girl that posted me on there, and she actually canceled the date because she canceled her first date that we were supposed to go out on, and then she came back because she actually, I think she blocked my number or something because she was like, "Oh, there's too many red flags of you on Facebook," and I just never responded. Right? She came back a week later, and she said, "I'm sorry for the drama that my post caused on Facebook," and I just said, "What are you talking about?" Long story short, we ended up getting together and we hooked up. She went back on her post and responded to the ladies that were on there bashing me and whatnot, and said that she appreciates everyone's comments, but she actually ended up meeting up with me and we had a great time, and she's going to be seeing me more in the future. I was like, what better comeback than that, you know?
I love it.
See, I wouldn't even got there.
Yeah, but here's the thing, real quick, J. Roman, and I'll pass it to you. My bad. I'm a delay. Let me just say this. That was a sensible woman who said, I know women. I know women are some hating ass motherfuckers. They're trivial. They're petty. He seems like a good enough dude. I'm going to decide for myself what kind of man he is because I'm attracted to him. See, that's a grown move. Not
that's a
little
right there.
girly kid. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That's a keeper right there. Go ahead, J. Roman.
No, I'm glad William Kine is better than me in this situation. I think my ego would have got to me a little bit because once you block me, I would have felt like you're too easily influenced by other women. We can't rock anymore. So that'd have been me. That whole little
pretty much
went out and have a good time and stuff. Like, you know, you don't get a second chance at the apple here. You know what I'm saying? You lost that. You know, by easily being influenced by people you don't even know. You don't even know these characters that's on here. Women can have bad characteristics too. Be bad characters.
And you know,
they can be bad people
especially if you know me.
So, you know, and I know we talk about the guys' issues a lot and being things a lot of guys' faults, and it is. But at the same time, there are bad characterless women. So, you know, if that's what you want to be influenced by, because one of them could be mad that I didn't choose her. One of them could be mad that I took a job that we used to be coworkers at. One of them could be mad at a lot of different other stuff that really doesn't have to deal with this, but because there's an avenue where they can put stuff on there, some of them might be lying. And I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying some of them might be. Women can be bad people too.
Right.
So if you want to listen to that without getting to know me, kick rocks.
Right.
Kick rocks. But hey,
and let me add this. Let me add this real quick, because your woman should never believe a stranger over you. That's some hurtful shit. That not only is it disrespectful, but you're looking at her like, really? Bitch, really? You gonna believe a stranger over me? Over me? And then you got to think like everything I thought it was, it wasn't. Everything I thought it was, it wasn't.
And not just believe a stranger, but side with the stranger.
Exactly. And you know, I think one of the reasons, like for myself, why I decided to go ahead and hang out with her and lay it down with her was I kind of wanted to, I wanted to see, and I even talked about it, like we even talked about that she was going to go back and basically she's like, I'm going to set these bitches straight. She's like, your ego
got the better of you. Your ego, William.
yeah, absolutely. I do have to jump off here, but I'll be listening in. I appreciate you guys.
All right. Thanks for the call, bro.
I'll catch y'all later.
All right, man. Stay safe out there, William. Thanks for supporting the show, man. Take it easy.
Absolutely. Take care.
Right. Peace.
Yeah.
There was a
shout out to William.
There was on social media. I seen this one video, and the lady was on there talking about how this guy had the nerves to say hello to her. And she was like, "Oh my God, just the way he said it was so aggressive." And walking, he's like, "Hello, how are you doing?" Like if I really want you to talk to me, I'll let you. I'll show you signs to talk to me. And then the comments, which is really what's crazy to me, is some of the comments like, "Yeah, these guys out here, they're just like super sexualized. They just want to say hi to everybody." And I'm thinking, hi.
See, nah, bro. You know what it is, bro? You know what it is? It's because here's the thing, and this is just a fact. People that get online and complain about the opposite sex all the time are just miserable, unhappy people, right? Who live uneventful lives. Because if your dating life was going the way you wanted it to, or if you had a loving, healthy relationship, you wouldn't be online. You're just a miserable motherfucker spreading your misery. Okay, that's all that shit is, bro. And here's the thing about miserable people, but everything irritate them, bro. Everything irritate them motherfuckers. Everything. Right. So when a guy say hi, they'll say hi to me, and what it is, they're projecting because the guy they really want fucked them and won't call them back. So they're just mad at the world and shit. But let's get to this guy's question. Can you balance between being explicit and implicit when flirting? If so, how do you do that so women won't see you as passive but not too aggressive, being borderline creepy? Daniel, bro, I'm gonna have a real conversation. I'm gonna punch you in your chest, bro. I see you every live stream. LaCarl will be doing all of that. You be asking all of these questions, right? You said you used to listen to ARC. God bless the dead, Alan Roger Curry, right? He passed away a couple years ago, and you listening to him years ago. You said you were listening to him years ago. Bro, you've been listening to him for years, and you still ain't learned how to talk to women, bro? You're still asking these questions, bro. Look, guys, I'm going to keep it real with you motherfuckers. I'm tired of answering questions where I can tell you're not putting in any action. You're not going outside because you're asking questions of a guy who don't go outside, right?
Exactly.
Go talk to women and then come back and tell us how it went.
Right.
Ask those questions.
Facts. 240. We got DC Touchmaster. What's going on with you, man?
Spreading that never-ending happiness. What's up?
Yes, sir. What's going on with you, man?
I'm good. I just want to say, give you an update on my New Orleans trip.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I had some half information going on down there, and I went down there on the half information. Now, the person that gave me this half information, she, like I said, was telling me to do something else. I did what I knew would work. It didn't work for anybody, so I knew what I was doing was going to work for me, because the event was kind of janky. It really was, and I was surprised. Nevertheless, I went down there, man, and I struck a major contract with the city. It's not even a contract. It's basically, this is what y'all want, and this is what I'm delivering. And this was without her help. I mean, she was like, okay, yeah, now she's on board with everything I do. I said, I think this is very interesting, but I just want to let you guys know when somebody tells you no, especially a woman, and try to run your shit,
right?
You do it your way because you have your vision. I know what works for my vision, and everything that I thought about in the beginning, I put in place for my vision to turn out, and it did.
Right.
Threefold.
Exactly.
So I'll let y'all know that shit, man.
All right.
It worked.
Yes, sir.
Well,
I mean, you
Appreciate the
that's
call. And real quick to Jillian's.
Y'all right, man. Y'all are
Oh, my bad.
100.
I thought you heard me.
I had a woman ask me one time. I went to a house one night and she said, I said, come on, let's go in the back. She goes, why? Didn't you get enough pussy from V last night? I said, no, come on.
No.
Straight up asked me that. I said, no, come on. That's why I'm telling you, come in the back now. Come on.
Right.
But she came on back. Yeah, I mean, don't ask me questions because I'm going to tell you the truth. Oh, she was probably over there sucking your dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the girlfriend was watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Don't say nothing because I'm going to agree with whatever the fuck you said. Yes.
Well, see, and real quick, Linwood, real quick. See, what I learned a long time ago, if you try to tap dance around a woman's feelings to try and protect her feelings, bro, you do more harm than good, bro. You might as well just tell her what the fuck it is and let her get that shit out of her system. Like, yeah. She was sucking my dick. It was like, hey, don't make me tell you how good it was. Keep talking, bitch. Don't make me tell you.
I be telling her shit, something like that. Yeah, she look. Do you want to watch next time? You definitely will. In fact, you could be next. Let me go to refract, and you could be next. What's up? I mean, don't like you said, don't play with the words and think I'm gonna be soft. I'm gonna rock hit you dead in your ass, and then you have to pluck it out yourself.
Oh. Yeah, hey, look, it's honesty over here. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? It's honesty over here. And here's my thing. And I'm too honest to my detriment. Okay. And I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody deserves the truth, but also not everybody deserves how you deliver the truth to them.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Like sometimes when you tell people the truth, they'll hate you for it, bro. Mm-hmm. People will literally despise you for telling them something that's true.
Nephew, can I say something, Nephew Zag? Yeah. That's 100% right. But, thanks to Miles, I don't give a fuck about that other person.
Right.
I really, man, it's such a bust off pause when that shit, when you feel that, it's like, oh shit, I really don't give a fuck. And it's nothing bad. Like, I know you can come back or not. Like my friend down there told me, I told her some shit happened up here. She said, oh, she'll be back. I was like, I don't give a fuck, she'll come back or not. That's on her. She's the one that's missing out. Not shit. I don't
hold on, real quick. Linwood, hold on, real quick. Linwood, hold on, real quick. I gotta do this question real quick. He says, why you guys not worried about a woman leaving you? Because we love ourselves.
Nigga, what?
Unlike you who hate themselves. We love ourselves. I don't give a fuck about a chick leaving me. For what? There's 4 billion. Look, let me tell y'all something real quick. Because I see shit on online about, oh, you got to keep dating till you find that one. Nigga, every bitch is the one. What are we talking about? Like, there is no one.
I'm the one. Already found
exactly.
it. Already found it.
Yeah, when I say every bitch is the one, I mean any bitch can be in my life if she acting right. But like you said,
I need Richard to call in though.
Facts.
Like I ain't worried about no chick leaving me.
I need you to call in because it's all about a mentality. Like, do you really believe you can't breathe without her? Like sometimes I really think that people be believing these songs that are written. I can't breathe without you. Like, no, you're going to breathe.
Bro,
you're going to keep.
And
living.
it's kind of like when some women, not all women, because when they say, "Oh, you'll never find another one like me," you be looking at them like, really now. I never like you're one of a million. I'll never find another chick, right? Okay, right. And my thing is, here's the thing. Okay, there have been women I've had in my life that I have adored immensely.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll always find a bitch better than you because I'm always getting better. So if I'm always getting better at picking the right bitch, I'll always find a better bitch than you. Always. Every fucking time.
Straight up. Straight.
What are you talking about?
I think the thing is that a lot of dudes is afraid she gonna leave and then be that person for somebody else, right?
Right.
So, for me, like if I mess up, I messed up. Like, I gotta be honest with myself. Like, shit, I messed up, but okay, here we go. I get to start all over. But for some dudes, they always, is she gonna go to somebody else? She's gonna, yes. Just like I'm gonna breathe again, she's gonna breathe again too, and you're gonna have to accept that. Point blank. I think
I think you breathe more when they're gone because you have more space to move.
Well, what it is, Linwood.
I
A
appreciate
lot of
both
guys.
spaces, man. That's the thing.
Look. No, a lot of guys. Oh, then hold on, real quick. A lot of guys, they wrap their whole identity around being Jessica's boyfriend or Tanya's husband, right? Their whole identity is wrapped up in that. So what happens is when they're single, they move like they're still in relationships. That's how they date. That's why a lot of these guys that have been in a relationship for a long time, when they hit the dating scene, bro, they're like a duck out of water. They don't know what to do, right? Because they act like they all that boyfriendy, honey-do list shit. That shit is ingrained in them. You know what I'm saying? So, but and my thing is with chicks, this is why a woman should come into your world and assimilate to what you got going on. But the problem with everyone who's talking, bro, everybody's talking about partner this, partner that. This shit is wild. Bro, I don't see no more husband, no more wife, no more girlfriend, no more boyfriend. I just see partner now. That's it. Like they're taking, bro, this shit is wild. And what it is a lot of people are on that equality shit in relationships. We're all equal decision makers. No, we're not. You have no voting or veto rights.
Right.
Now you have a right to walk away, and you have a right to give us to give your opinion. But no, what are we doing?
And sometimes the best thing that could happen is her to leave, because some of you guys ain't standing on your own 2 feet. You have no identity.
That's true.
So this is when she leaves. And you realize, hold on, I ain't swimming like I thought I was. I'm not moving like I thought I was. That's because your identity and you were following her. And you've been lying to yourself this whole time about who you've been following and what's been happening. She was the one that was leading this relationship. And now that you see it, what you can do is get better for yourself, get your identity, get your things up, and start moving the way you should move. So sometimes, she'll do you a favor by leaving.
Well, before I go, I just want to say is that my identity, Miles, my identity is fire, and my pronoun is smoke and hot. Y'all have a good weekend. And,
appreciate you. Thanks for calling, supporting the show, man.
Yeah, peace, man. Appreciate you. I saw a post recently, and I've seen it before. A post recently where they were talking about, well, if you're gonna be in relationships, it comes with less freedom than you used to have. And my thing is like, well, hold on, wait a minute. Let's talk about this. Because for whatever reason, when people get into relationships, people view shit as compromising and sacrificing. Why do you gotta compromise and sacrifice to be with people? Like what? Like why? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my thing is, I should be able to be exactly how I am and live how I am, and a woman be with it. Why I got to make adjustments? You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to, right? So my thing is this. You can be present with the woman and you can enjoy that woman immensely. You can cherish that woman, adore that woman, but still keep your separate identity, just like she can keep her separate identity. Because to me, I'm cool with me and my girl. We might meet people and might do a little couple shit here and there. But what's important to me is your friends and your people, keep them close. My people over here, because I'm going to be doing shit over here. All my free time ain't for you. Like I said, I don't got free time for a bitch. I got me time. So anytime I let you spend with me, you need to be grateful for it. Because I can be doing anything else with this time, but I chose you. Go ahead.
I'm listening to you, Zag, and I'm, I always think of a lame-o, right? Somebody that is listening and they think about, okay, the complexity of a relationship is pretty deep when it comes to it. Now, I'm the type of person that if I chose you to kick it with me, when I step left, you step left. When I step right, you step right. Right? So, and the thing is, I have to be aware of that I have somebody I have chosen to be responsible for. It's a choice that I've done. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about as far as like protection. I'm talking about guidance, leading, and things like that. So it's not that I feel like I'd lose freedom, because I don't lose freedom. I'm just aware of who's all following me. And that's a little bit different than myself personally. This is all I'm just, so I think you are totally 100% right. But the complexity of understanding that the viewpoint for me is that I have to be responsible for this household.
No, there's still rules and regulations.
Yeah,
there's still rules and regulations.
I don't lose. Like, I'm not going to get up and fly to Europe tomorrow without putting things in order.
Right.
Yeah.
But half the time, people don't realize you wouldn't do that anyway, even if you were single. You would still put things in order for yourself.
In order.
So you don't. Yeah. I think when people feel like they lose in themselves, it's because they feel responsible for somebody, but that's what you chose.
Right.
So you can't lose what you chose. So,
and let me just say this real quick, because a lot of guys, they think they are responsible for a woman's financial welfare, right? And society is telling you, well, if you want to put a dick in there, you got to put a little something in her change drawer. No, no. Let these independent boss chicks pay their own way. And let me just say this real quick, because I have no problem. I want to be clear.
Paying me.
I want to be clear. I have no problem with a man spoiling and doting on his woman. If dudes want to pay all of the bills, I have no problem with that. But what I am telling guys is this: you're not obligated to do that shit. It's not your duty or your job to financially care for a woman who's an able-bodied woman and she can get out there and earn her living. And I always say this about women, and this is just about men and women. You are responsible. You are financially responsible for your quality of life. Whatever quality of life, whatever car you want to drive, neighborhood you want to live in, trips you want to take, you are personally responsible for securing the resources to make that happen.
Facts. That's a fact. Yes, sir. Guys, call in. Shout out to Renee P for putting the links in, and 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. We got about 20 minutes left, guys. Remember, KZag got to go check that Ohio State game, so stop playing around. If y'all calling in, please go ahead and call in. 578 says, I have heard that how you get them is how you lose them. So if a woman fucks with you fast, doesn't mean she will blow fast. In a few cases, no. So what he's saying is,
it depends.
See, this is why the vetting process, the initial vetting process, I'll say, because like we expressed earlier, you're always vetting throughout a relationship, but the initial vetting process is at least a 12 to 18 month period. So you don't make a woman your girlfriend so fast. But if you get a woman that want to get with you and be in your life and get a label and be in your, be your girlfriend, whatever, like as soon as possible. You understand? Yeah, she's gonna more than likely. The point is that the reason why she want to become your girlfriend so fast is because she doesn't want to actually let you know who the fuck she really is. Right?
She's hiding shit.
Yeah, she want to get into position before you find out who she really is. She want to infiltrate. Enemy lines before you realize she's a fucking spy. You understand? So this is why you got to give it time. You got to go through the vetting process. The better and more effective and longer the vetting process is, usually the more effective and better the relationship is in general. Shout out to Lucario. Go to shoplucario.com and get How to Master the Vetting Process program right now.
And
my bad, because I misunderstood the question. Mm-hmm. My bad, real quick. My bad. I misunderstood the question. I thought he was talking about fucking. He's talking about getting into a relationship quick. All right, J. Roman, you got it.
One thing is, until she is influenced by you, she's going to move off a habit.
Right.
And that's what you see a lot of times.
Her habits.
Things quickly, that she's moving off her habit. So if it's quick, that's her habit and not your influence. So why would you expect anything different?
Right. Exactly.
So and my thing is this: why are you rushing through things? Like, every man should have his own timeline. When I should be fucking by. When I might be willing to date her a little more frequently, when I might allow her to spend the night, when I might share a meal with her. Like, there needs to be a timeline of events when you're down. The problem with most guys, which is probably 90-something% of dudes, is y'all are flexible. And the more sexually frustrated you are, and a woman happens to come along, you're even more flexible. Oh, and don't let her be a bad bitch. Oh my God, it's over, right? You guys are too flexible, and what happens is you end up following the woman. Look. I got a story. Look, I'm gonna show you guys how backwards people are, right? Because guys say, "Oh, I want a woman who's cooperative. I want a woman who's submissive," right? And sometimes women will say, "I don't mind following the lead of a masculine man." Bro, I met this chick one time, and when I was talking to her, she was telling me, "I've been waiting for this for 20 years. I've been waiting for a man to follow. I've been waiting for a man to submit to." Right? This is what she's telling me. In the same breath that she's telling me, "I've been waiting for a man to follow. I've been waiting for a man to submit to." Yeah, but can we wait and not have sex? They're like, "Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, and people are gonna be like, "He's talking about sex again." No. I'm gonna tell you how backwards it is.
Right.
Because if you say, "I've been waiting for a man to follow, I've been waiting for a man to submit to," or can you wait for us to have sex? You're literally telling me to submit to you in the same sentence.
Exactly. Real talk.
And a lot of guys don't understand. Here's the thing about waiting for sex. As a man, if that's your rule, if you don't have sex with a woman until after 2 dates, that's your rule.
Right.
But when a woman comes along and you want to fuck, but for whatever reason, you let her stall you out and you be like, "All right, well, I'm going to wait for her." Regardless of the reasoning, you can think you're respecting her all you want. You still submit it. It doesn't matter why you're waiting, unless it's your rule, unless you're the one. Like, if she's trying to fuck and you're like, "Baby girl, look, this dick could be here for you. Like, we ain't got to rush this. I'm enjoying this time that we spend together, getting to know each other non-sexually." If you're the type of guy who's waiting for sex, you should be that guy where you make women wait. They don't make you wait. But y'all got it.
All right, guys, 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Go ahead and call in, guys. Go ahead and call in. We got a few minutes left. Make sure y'all go ahead and call in.
I thought we have a lot of people calling this topic because, this is for people with game.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And salute to the ladies. There's a few ladies up in here. Salute to y'all.
Yeah, exactly. All y'all cats got game. Y'all got rosters and shit. So call in and share.
I got this one.
Yeah, because I know for a fact if you are a guy dealing with multiple chicks, bro, it is not always smooth selling, bro. It's not always smooth, bro. Like, even when at the beginning of the clip for the Real Game No Theory, I was talking about how I was just fucking a chick and she felt some kind of way because I wasn't taking her out.
Right.
She asked me, "Are you ashamed of me?" And bro, I had to tell her on the phone. I had to tell her, "We just fuck. That's what we do." And that's exactly how I told her. I didn't say it all nice. "Look, I don't want to take you out because I think we should just do this. And I think what we're doing right now is fine." See, that's how a lot of guys will talk to chicks very, very passively. No, when women are making a play to overcross a boundary they shouldn't be crossing, bro, you got to check that shit sternly. That's why, shout out to Boss Mac. Do you have the heart to be ruthless? And being ruthless doesn't mean you curse chicks out and you call them out their name. No, ruthless means, guys, if you deal with multiple chicks, you're going to be checking chicks. It's impossible not to be checking bitches, bro. If you're going to deal with multiple women, you're going to be checking chicks, right? Especially the newer ones who are coming in and they want some time they haven't earned yet, or maybe they're acting goofy. But there is no way you're going to be living a life where maybe you have like a main chick, maybe another girlfriend, and a bunch of chicks coming in and out, and you ain't getting rid of chicks at a hurry pace and checking bitches. It comes with the territory.
I had these cousins, and at different times, though, but I like seafood, love seafood, right? So we got this seafood restaurant out here, and I was like, "Yo, let's meet up at this seafood restaurant." And she goes, "You took my cousin there."
Hold that story, J. Roman. 215, you're on live with the Manhood is a skill set show. Name Aid City. How can we help you?
Name Pete from New York.
How can we help you? Go ahead.
Pete from New York.
How old are you?
27.
All right, what's your question?
So I'm texting this girl, and it's like, we were supposed to meet on Tuesday.
Okay, hold on, caller, real quick. Caller, hold on, time out. Caller, real quick. Do you have us on like Bluetooth, or do you have us connected to your car? You know how you got your phone connected to your car? Are you talking to us like that?
Yeah, why?
It don't sound good.
I
Can you
can
speak?
hear the background.
Can you speak directly in the phone?
Is this better?
Can you speak directly into the phone?
Yeah, I'm speaking directly in the phone.
Okay, that's better. That's better. Go ahead. You say you texting the chick and what?
So we were supposed to meet on Tuesday, and it's like, I forgot I had my tattoo appointment, so I lied to her. I said I'm gonna be away out of state to make it seem like I'm like doing stuff with my life. And what happened was, then she's like she really wanted to see me, and like, you know, because I portrayed a certain image of myself, and now it's like, then she said, well, I know that you're gonna make it up to me, or she said something like that. She said, well, I know you're gonna make it up to me when you see me.
Okay.
Okay, caller, real quick.
Well,
okay, caller, hold on, caller, listen, caller, hold on, real quick, caller, listen, brother, give me a second, hold on. Let me just say this, for you guys, bro, you're a facade, and she's gonna figure it out if she hasn't figured it out already. Because you said you was trying to have her perceive you a certain way. Bro, you cannot control a woman's perception of you. Now, you can try, like you can wear a mask and you can camouflage who you really are, and you might be able to pull that off for a little while, but a woman who's very astute and she's very experienced, she'll see right through you in the first conversation. Okay, let me also say this real quick. Bro, if you're interested in a woman, call her real quick. Bro, I have met women at 11 o'clock in the morning, and we exchange numbers at 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm calling her at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What you doing? I got some free time. You want to get together? I met her a couple hours ago, and she was excited to hear from me. Like, I was hoping you would call me. This is what you guys don't understand. When you meet women and they really want to see you, they want to see you now. In fact, when you're about to end the conversation and walk away, they don't want you to walk away because they're feeling you. So if you meet a woman the same day and set up a date the same day, guess where she's going to be? On that date the same day. Y'all got it.
So, caller.
What happened next?
Yeah. What happened next in the story?
So this is what she said in specific language. She was like, well, what you're going to do with me now is make it up to me in a really demanding way, like a masculine way. And it's like, how do I respond in a masculine frame?
Because she figured you out.
Hey,
she knew she could tell you what to do. She figured you out already. Go ahead, y'all got it.
Let's talk about mentality. I mean, your thought line on this. When you say frame, to me, it seems like it's not you, but a picture of what you want to be.
Right.
So when you say frame, you know, it almost seems fake. Like
That's
you're
a good
pretending
analogy.
to be something.
Exactly.
Right. So my thing is, if you're working on yourself and your identity, and you feel like you need a more masculine identity for yourself and not just for her, but for all your interactions, then it's not a frame. It's just you working on this part of you. Now,
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Zach.
No, let me just say this. Caller, I'm sure you probably watch videos on masculine frame and stoicism all goddamn day. Let me tell all you guys something.
He's a red pill.
You cannot pretend to be stoic. You can't pretend to be a certain way. Women will see right through you. They'll see right. I'm telling you, and caller, the mere fact that she's telling you, because you said she gave you a demanding instruction. She said she was very masculine, right? So caller, let me tell you something you don't know. Femininity yields to masculinity. See, the reason she's not yielding to you because she hasn't yet detected masculinity. That's why she's assuming the masculine role and telling you what to do. Y'all got it.
So the whole thing, caller.
Yeah.
Now you got us playing through the car again. It sounds horrible, bro. Like we're trying to run a real show. So if we can't get the sound right, I'm gonna have to hang up on you. Okay?
Is it better now?
Yeah, keep it like that. If you switch it back to the other way, I'm gonna have to hang up on you. Okay?
Yeah, so he's driving, so I think he's trying not to pick up the phone. So
No,
mute yourself. Mute yourself when we're talking.
Something like that. But
pick
either
up the phone when you
either
want
way,
to talk.
either way, we can't have the audio like that. But here's what I want to say to you, caller. So you need to get better at your scheduling and your time management. You need to start using the calendar in your phone or something like that. You can't be double booking and having appointments and then lying and flaking to women. You understand? Now, it's not you don't owe the details of your schedule or the truth and all of that to a perfect stranger of a woman. But the point I'm trying to make is you shouldn't have double booked to the point where you had to go back and lie about flaking on a date with her. You get what I'm saying? Because now, because you went back and lied and you flaked. Well, not even a lie, because she don't even necessarily know if you're lying. But for the fact that you flaked on the date, now you have put yourself in the disadvantaged position where she feels like you owe her something. Do you understand that? So you don't want to. You're the one that put yourself in a fucked up position because you can't manage your time correctly. So that's your big. That's the start of all your problems right there. All the rest of that shit is whatever. All the rest of that shit is whatever. Because if you had scheduled your time correctly, you would have either went on a date or you would have got your tattoo or whatever the fuck it was, and everything would have been still in your favor. You understand? But because you flaked, now you look like the disorganized one. Now you look like the female. Now she's posturing in her masculinity to get you to submit to her.
See, and caller, and that's what happens. Real quick, this is what happens when women encounter men who aren't as masculine as they should be. They have to overcompensate during that interaction. They have to overcompensate and take charge, because here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Women know that certain things that men do aren't manly, like flaking on dates, being indecisive, not knowing what you want. They know that men don't. Now, because and Miles said it earlier, women typically are, and this is not saying that women are like this all the time, but women typically are more indecisive, unsure of what they really want to do, right? Women typically move that way. So when women meet you and you move that way too, they can't respect you.
They can't respect you. They can't, because I'm sorry, real quick, and I give it right to you, J. Roma, because the thing is, what are you doing out here dating if you don't have your schedule in order to make time for the dates? But go ahead, J. Roma.
Well, my thing is this: so your more masculine movement is honesty, because you teach people how you move. So you could have said, "Hey, look, I double booked some things. I was really busy. I wanted to see you. I forgot about this appointment I had. So I got to take this because it is, this guy books, whatever. I'm getting a tattoo.
Right.
I'm getting a tattoo. So well, after I get this tattoo, when I hit you up and you can take care of me, I'm going to need somebody to rub some tattoo oil on it or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if she stutters during that, okay, well, look, I see this ain't going to work out. I'll hit you up another day.
Right.
That's back on her. But this is the thing. You go see her. She sees the wrap of your tattoo. And she goes, oh, where'd you get that? Now, you done forgot that you lied and said you was out of town. Oh, I got it from blah, blah, blah down the street. Now, she may not catch it at that time or even give you a clue that she caught it, but it still goes to your personality on who you are. And she realizes, oh, he just lied about a little tattoo. He didn't have to lie about that.
Exactly. You get caught in a lie, bro, it's over for you. Get caught in a lie, it's over.
And caller. So you said this is the first date between you and the chick, right? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, this is the first date?
Yeah.
Okay. How long did the tattoo take?
I didn't get it yet.
How long is it? A big tattoo? Is it going to take a long time?
It's going to take 3 days, Tuesday to Thursday.
How long each visit? Are you going? How long is each visit?
I think they only do like 2 hours.
About like 2 hours at a time. Wow.
8.
Okay. No, because if
you ain't hide that tattoo.
if it's that crazy, I would have invited her to come see me get the fucking tattoo.
Why not?
Why not?
That's the date right there.
Listen,
date right there.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get me the spicy chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A. Bring the food to the tattoo parlor. We go snack, and my man is gonna do the tattoo on whatever. I mean, unless it's in a weird body part or some shit. Like if he's just doing it on your arm with one hand, you could be chilling, talking with her. Y'all talking about the eating some Chick-fil-A or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever. I just threw Chick-fil-A out there. But the point I'm trying to make is you could have set it up in a different way instead of being and I'm not calling you this to be personal or to be insulting, but the actions though, you could have done it a different way instead of being a bitch ass nigga and trying to cop out and flake. You get what I'm saying? Because because you inviting her to see you get the tattoo is inviting her into your world. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that alone says, hey, I'm busy. You have to catch me when you can.
When you can.
But and that's the thing though, between pretending and actually being.
Right. Because check this out. I know you saying you're gonna it's gonna be a long visit for the tattoo. Here's what it is. You let the tattoo guy know, hey, give me let's take a 15-minute break. Right? You and Shorty go in the back of the tattoo parlor. You say some sweet shit to her. You feel her up a little bit, kiss her up a little bit and be like, all right, listen, I'm going to call you a little bit later. And then we could set something up for this Friday when I'm done getting my tattoos. And then we going to come back to my spot and we going to smash or whatever the fuck. Or, I'm going to let you rub the liniment all down my tattoo and shit. Then after that, we going to smash. Like you could have done this in so many different ways, but instead of being creative and instead of standing on your masculine identity, you decided to lie. You decided to flake. And not only did you lie, but you made a grandiose lie. Cause I said, oh, I was going out of town so I could seem like I'm doing important things with my life. Check this out. Here and here's one of the biggest parts that I struggle, not struggle, but here's one of the biggest things that I see my clients struggling with when it comes to dealing with their masculine identity, right? The knee-jerk reaction is that what's going on in my life already is not good enough. That's the knee-jerk. Because instead of looking at yourself and saying, well, my tattoo appointment is important to me. And if I want to bring this woman into my world, then she gonna come see what's important to me. So let me be creative and set this so she can understand what's important to me from day one. But what did you do? You said to yourself, oh, well, what's important to me is probably not going to be important to her. So let me flake, let me lie, and let me try to make it seem like I was doing something that I think she will think is more important than what I'm really doing. Do you see how you reject yourself before the woman even rejects you, homie?
So how do I fix that mentality? Because I've been struggling with this.
Are you on the masculine identity membership?
Caller.
Masculine identity membership. That's the real question.
What is that?
This nigga said,
how bad do you want the help?
But you found it.
Okay, so
real
quick.
I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on a sec. Let me help him out. You found it. If you look up top, this to the guy to the right, his name is Miles. He has a program.
It's right there on the screen.
It's right there on the screen. Masculine. It's not a masculine identity. So it's masculineidentity.com, right? Is that right?
Yeah, masculineidentity.com. Caller, go to masculineidentitymembership.com. You need to get on the Zoom call and you need to ask some questions and you need to be a part of the discussion, bro, because I need you to see how you rejected yourself. I need you to see how you lied to a perfect stranger for no fucking reason. I need you to see how you had an opportunity to invite that woman into your world. You don't even know. She probably really likes tattoos. She probably admires that. She probably is one of those women that's been thinking about getting a tattoo her whole fucking life. And you could have been the one to influence her and to put that layer of masculine presence to allow her to be more of who she actually is. You could have brought that out of her and you didn't, because you shitted on yourself, because you rejected yourself, because instead of embracing who the fuck you are, you decided to be a bitch ass nigga in the moment. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I do that. It's just like, it's been something I struggle with the kids. Like, I'm trying to...
We all struggle. That's why we got the membership. You need to come to masculineidentitymembership.com. That's what you need.
So let me say this, caller, but before we let you go and before you continue. You know, years ago, I was seeing this young woman, and she called me, and she wanted to see me, and I told her, I said, look, I said, right now I'm running errands, but we can catch up later tonight. She said, can I please see you now? Can I go with you? So this chick wanted to she wanted to ride with me while I go to the dry cleaners, while I go to the post office. I'm running across town running errands, bro. She wanted to ride and just ride. Bro, she told me this is some of the most fun I've had in a long time. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why it was fun to her. Because she got a glimpse of what I do in my world, what I'm doing in my world. So what you have to understand, when a woman is really feeling you, those little small mundane things, it means the world. Because any nigga can take a woman out to dinner, a comedy special, but how many guys, when they first meet a chick, the woman is seeing him, how he moves behind the scenes.
Right.
Right, bro, and not only that, she was buying a nigga shit to eat while we running around. The problem with you guys, and Miles, you said it earlier, you don't think your life is good enough for a woman.
Right.
And that means you don't think you're good enough. So you have to make up shit.
Exactly.
That used to be one of my dates.
I'm running errands, and a chick was loving it.
Yeah, that used to be one of my dates where I would, because I didn't have a car at the time, and so I would call up a young lady that I met and say, hey, look, especially when they had a car, hey, look, I need some running around to do. I'm about to date myself because when you had to pay all your bills separately, you had to go to the to go to the PG&E spot.
Yeah, you had to actually go. You had to go. You had to go to the spot and pay that shit.
So
electric, water, all that bullshit.
You had to go to Sprint and use a little kiosk to pay.
Yeah. So I said, hey,
horrible,
how about you run me around? How about you run me around? Let's spend some time together.
Right.
But the thing I want to say is I used to get in a lot of trouble because it would progress our relationship a little bit faster because I was giving her a lot of boyfriend energy.
That non-sexual shit.
Right. But they started looking forward to it, like calling me and saying, hey, I know you got some running around to do. You want me to come? And I'm thinking like, nah, I got somebody else coming. Nah. Oh, okay. Well, how are you going to do this? You know, how are you going to go? I said, no, my boy. Now I'm caught lying because being
super helpful all of a sudden.
Yeah, trying to be super. So the thing is, and I want to tell you, caller, like, look, you found this. You found the masculine identity.
Membership.
I know a lot of people say fake it until you make it, and I hate that terminology because faking something means you're pretending.
Right.
I'd rather say build it until it becomes.
Right,
so
build it till it comes.
You have to actively build this thing up, and how you build it is being honest and going through and getting that advice, understanding what a masculine identity really is. It's not something you turn on and off depending on which chick you meet.
Right, exactly. All right, so caller, just understand that you know, you're inviting her into your world, bro. That's what you're doing. Okay. Not the other way around. Stop. Like, I'm like, there's really no good reason to lie, but look, don't lie to diminish who you are. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what you don't do. I mean, lie to the cops, lie to stay out of jail, whatever you got to do, lie to stay alive. But you just met a chick and you already lying to her and you're not even lying to her for a good reason. You're lying to her because you don't know how to express your own masculine identity. That's the sad part of it all. All right. So I really encourage you to go to masculine identity.
She knows you're lying.
Yeah. So I really encourage you to go to masculineidentitymembership.com. All right. And join the membership and be a part of the conversation. Yeah, go ahead.
I just real quick, it's just I've been struggling with myself, and it's like I feel like my race plays a big role in
you called in yesterday. No. You called in yesterday.
No, it doesn't. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just join the membership, my brother. That's it.
What's his race?
He's Indian or some shit. He's like you need to join the membership and you need coaching, bro. But we appreciate you sharing the story. All right, take it easy.
I want to.
Yeah, we're not. Look, let me say this. Let me say this.
I don't know what one struggle means like that.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So I want guys to understand something, and I'm just gonna speak for myself. I don't give a fuck about the sob stories. I don't give a fuck about the fact that you didn't know your daddy, nigga. I don't care that you and your mama don't see eye to eye. I don't care that you're shorter than you would like to be. If one foot is longer than the other, nigga. I don't care. Okay, here's the reality of it. Bro, can you put them on hold real quick, Miles?
Yeah, 941. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead.
When I go outside my door, I see funny looking dudes with attractive women all goddamn day.
All
I see
day.
chubby niggas, short niggas, just a funny built with decent looking cute chicks all day.
Mm-hmm.
All day. All day. So when dudes are like, oh, you gotta look this way. Do you go outside? Do you look at the couples? Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, 941. You are on live with the Manhood is a skill set show. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's going on? Miles, K-Zagging, and
Kobe Lean.
What up, Kobe Lean? What up, fam? What's good with you, my brother? What's good?
Yeah, this is a great topic. So appreciate you guys for this great topic. So can men really date multiple women, right? Like the answer is not really, because a lot of men can't do that because they're not emotionally, physically, and mentally ready to deal like with a woman, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of guys will meet a girl today and then they get so emotionally attached at the beginning, and then the girls just end up running away. And then when I say like physically is, you have to understand, are you the type of guy that can have sex with 3 to 5 girls in a week and be okay with that? Because a lot of guys can't do that. But the only way you're going to find out if you're that type of guy, you have to be able to go out there and deal with a lot of women.
Yeah.
Women, and in order for you to have a better understanding of yourself.
Yep.
So
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Kobe Lane, and this is what anybody who is dealing with multiple women at once, especially if you're having sex with multiple women at once, a lot of guys think they're just gonna have sex with 3 or 5 women and then it's just gonna be everything's gonna be peachy. No, because at some point emotions are gonna creep in. Maybe not from all of the women, but if you're fucking 3 or 5 women at the same time in steady rotation, bro, at least half of them are gonna start tripping. You know what I'm saying? At some point, right? Especially if it's months later, because at some point, but at some point, the longer, here's the thing, I want people to understand something. Even if I'm just fucking a chick, the time that we talk briefly when she comes through the door, the time that we talk briefly as I'm taking off the drawers, while I'm talking to her, while I'm fucking her, then when we done fucking, that little brief conversation, all of that matters and it adds up. So over a month, she's getting to know a little bit more about, so she can easily begin to fall for you.
Oh, hey, Zach,
easily.
In my head, I kid you not, I was saying that same thing right before you said it in my head.
Everything matters.
Because they start to know a little bit about you, and they start to do those little things that make your antenna kind of go up like, how you know I like my sandwich like this?
Yeah.
How you know I like that
They
drink?
start studying you. They study you.
That's the scent I like. How you know that's the soap that I wear? So now you want me to take a shower here and not go somewhere else? You know, like how do you know this? Even though I haven't been pillow talking. In fact, I ain't never laid down long enough to really pillow talk with you.
Pillow talk.
But it is those seconds. It is the brief,
those little bitty things.
Oh, I'm at the store picking up some soap real quick. I had to pick up some Irish Spring.
Because it means something to them. It means it's the masculine presence. And this is why I tell you guys to understand your fucking value and understand your fucking power. You understand? If you don't understand it, you imagine a woman is feeling all these things about you, but you think less of yourself to the point where you flaking and lying and all this other shit. That's weird. That's weird shit.
Exactly.
Fucking crazy, man.
Let me say this about women studying.
You lie, that increases blood pressure. Affect your heart so many fucking ways. You just don't realize it.
Yeah.
It increases your blood pressure and affects your heart.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about lying. Here's the thing about lying. Here's the thing about lying. Eventually, you got to tell a second lie to keep up the first lie.
Facts.
And then eventually, it's a whole web of lies. And you can't keep up with all that. And if you can keep up with a web of lies, bro, you are a master manipulator, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start lying, what's gonna happen is, and this is something, because I catch bitches lying all the time, because I pay attention to every fucking thing. So a chick would tell me a story, right? And then 6 months later, she'll tell me the same story, but things have changed in the story. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, hold on. Hold on, bitch. Hold on, bitch.
Hold on, you know you fucked
like
up
that's
now,
a
right?
big thing that changed in the story, right? So what it is, and this is why I tell women when women start telling me shit, I'll be like, say, man, hey, if you're not gonna tell me the whole thing, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Don't be telling me the parts you want me to hear and leave out the other shit. Because if I find out the other shit later on, it's gonna be a problem between us. So don't be telling me half stories and shit.
Real shit.
Yeah, one last thing I got to say, like, because I remember you guys were talking about, like, how girls were, like, worried about you seeing other girls, right? See, you have to kind of teach women how to treat you. Like, I had the same, like, situation. Like, I used to have this chick.
No, you said kind of. No, you got to exactly do that. Like, you got to do that.
Yeah. Yes, I had to,
you got to treat women
that. When this girl would just come over to my house, we have sex, and then before she leaves, she knows exactly what she needs to do next. She goes to the bathroom, she washes her hands, and I give her water, and I walk her downstairs. And I'm like, okay, listen, I'll see you like in a couple of weeks. And every time she come over, she already knew what the deal was. So she didn't even have to ask me, hey, so what are we doing? What are we? Where this is going? Because you have to teach her how to treat you the right way.
Right. Yep.
And even when the girl like asks me that, so I'm like, hey, listen, I mean, what do you think? Look at me. I'm a very confident, gorgeous black guy. So, I mean, what do you think? So I just left that to her imagination.
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
So
Hey, Kobe Lean, real quick. You said women know what to do, bro. I keep feminine wash and wipes on deck, bro. When they come over, dog, go to the bathroom, freshen up.
Yep.
It's so crazy though.
All right, Kobe Lean, we appreciate you, bro.
Thank you guys for taking my call.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, and thanks for the. I think you hit the 1999 earlier too, right? Appreciate that.
No problem, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Take it easy.
You know what's crazy though is we're talking about the women, but when they start doing those little things, you got to check yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we start to like and put them in different categories.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You can't get caught up.
Yeah, and it gets you caught up, and that's the thing. Like, that's why you, like, it's so crazy is that subconsciously we get comfortable first before we start mentally saying like, oh, okay, you kind of cool.
Yo, I remember saying this on a show a little while back that simply your consistency. Like you don't have to treat them any way special, but if you are consistent, nigga, that's enough for the woman to build a shrine, like a mental shrine of you, and however she feels about you, and how you, bro, she'll just be going about her day just thinking about you and thinking about the next time she might meet you. Oh, and thinking about the last time she spent a little bit of time with you. And you're not going out of your way to treat her special. You're not treating her no special way. You don't even call or text this chick unless it's time to meet up and smash. But because of your consistency and your level of quality, like how you put it down and you show up exactly like you say, hey, I'm gonna be at your crib at a certain time, and you actually show up at that time, nigga, that type of shit is like gold to a bitch. Do you understand? To the point where you just thinking, okay, this is my fuck buddy, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And in her mind, it's you damn near like her man simply because you're that consistent.
Oh yeah, no,
bro. I remember, bro. Yeah, no, well, yeah, because in her fantasy, she's already crafted a whole fantasy and world about how y'all gonna have kids together. Yeah, she already got it all laid out. She even got the blueprints for the house in her mind. You know what I'm saying? That's how far she is with it, right, bro? I remember I had a chick, and I think I had been dealing with her for like maybe a month, maybe 2 months. And we was in a whip, and I told this story before. She told me, she said, I don't know if you're running game or playing games, but I like it. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Right? And essentially what she was saying is, whatever it is you doing, the way you make me feel, the way you fuck me, the way you talk to me, the way I feel about you, I like it so much. And she, like literally, she said, even if you're lying, I don't care. Don't stop that shit. Right? Mm-hmm. So my whole point is when women are around that guy who makes them feel a certain way, bro, it's inevitable that they're gonna fall. So to you guys' point, that's why you got to be diligent and vigilant with the woman's emotions. But not only that, your own. You got to police yourself, because there were times where I felt myself being more concerned about shit than I should have been. I'm like, well, hold on, why do I care? Why do I care about that shit? And I had to remove myself. Like I can't, bro. I had to put myself on punishment where I couldn't see this bitch for a week. So I had to collect my thoughts. Like, am I falling for this bitch too soon?
Hey,
I think I'm falling for this bitch. Oh no, I can't, bro.
Mentally, you get
mentioned that she need her oil. I think she mentioned that she needed her oil change. Maybe I should wait a second. What am I thinking? What am I?
No, I did that, and I said, Miles, real talk. I said I can't fuck her for at least another week until I get my mind right. I got it, because I'm thinking these thoughts, and I'm like, I'm about to go on sucker mode with this bitch. I like, I can't do this. Like,
wait till when you leave and they hand you your favorite drink.
I didn't like the feeling, bro. I didn't like the feeling at all.
Wait till when you leave and they hand you your favorite drink, and you're like, I didn't even ask. How you know I like this,
bro?
Here you go. I got one for you in the refrigerator.
Your favorite water, ice cold on the counter. Your favorite everything, prepared and laid out, and you're like,
here's your towel.
Yeah,
but you know what?
So
you can.
Yeah, I want to get to this question.
You could do too much, and for a woman that really likes that consistency in the arrangement, how it is, you can ruin the fantasy. And I've done that where they like, hey, you're kind of ruining the fantasy.
You're doing too much too soon.
This is what I could take.
Right.
It was perfect.
Right. And now you're doing
the type of person, and it just you're ruining that thing. So
even like good dick, like even real quick, even good dick, like if you just meet a chick, fucking her once every 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 days, cool. But if you fucking her 3 times a week and you just met her last week, bro, you're spoiling her and doting her with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm spoiling her and doting her with that dick. She's going to expect you to put it down like that all the time.
Yep.
For you marathon niggas, bro, I was just like y'all. I just met the chick and I'm fucking for 2 hours, bro.
Dick is a gift.
And then the next time we fuck, and I want to fuck for 30 minutes, the chick looking at me like, what's up?
That's it? What you do?
I want the platinum package. I want them, like I'm trying to give her the copper package. She's like, nigga, I want the platinum package. It's too late. You already showed me what you can do. I want it all.
I got lots
of time for this. I ain't got time for that.
Honestly, I gotta go, guys. My time is, I'm up against it. So
okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm out too, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, Phoenix, Miles, come back on the show next time and bring back that question so we could get it.
Yeah, Lewis had a question at 10:55 my time.
Yeah.
Oh no, we gotta bounce.
To get to that one,
but
we gotta
go.
Come back, Lewis.
Yeah, we gotta go. So
real game
tomorrow. Real game no theory. Ask those questions.
Yes, 12. Yeah, come through the Real Game No Theory and ask those questions, and we'll get it, or call in. But we appreciate y'all, man. That has been the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We appreciate y'all, man.